I want to talk about raising money and raising awareness, and the difference between the two. There's this really awesome person out there named Burcaw, who has the same disease that I have. Unfortunately, I've never met him, but the group Soulpancake has put together a video about him, and I would highly recommend watching it. Just YouTube search Soulpancake, My Last Days, Burcaw, and it should pop up. I'll also put a link to the video in the description below. Anyway, in the comments on this video, there are quite a few people who say things like along the lines of, "It's great that we're raising awareness, but how can we raise money?" Well, first of all, I am not speaking for Shane. As much as I would like to say that I know him personally, I do not. Although, I have had a dream about meeting him, and that was pretty cool. So, anyway, the following is all simply my opinion. Typically, when people raise money, they raise money to find a cure. And here's my problem with that. The word cure implies that something is wrong, that something needs to be fixed. Well, I dare you to tell me that that's true of myself, because it's not. I'm not going to say that I don't have problems, but they as sure as hell have nothing to do with my disability. People like to say, "You're not your disability." But if you ask me, that's bullshit. Sure, I'm more than my disability, but it is a huge part of me that I, for one, embrace. And I'll tell you right now that I do not need to be cured. The desperation I feel in regards to my disease is not because I have it, but because of all the ignorance and misconceptions that exist surrounding it. And that's why awareness needs to be raised. Not just awareness that physically debilitating and life-threatening diseases exist, but awareness that people who have these diseases aren't somehow wrong or in need of fixing. Awareness that we have the same wishes and same desires. Awareness that we have so much to offer to the world, not in spite of, but because of our disability. And curing us of them would take this all away. I'm sure someone who's watching this right now is thinking, but what about all the pain and the suffering? Surely you're just being selfish, not wanting future children who may be diagnosed with a disease to be relieved of such trouble. But you are the ones being selfish and ignorant. You don't want them to suffer because you don't want to watch. And I say, who are you to decide what a person should be? If everyone's brain was scrambled and they realized that having a disability actually can be a huge blessing, it would be considered outrageous to even think of finding a cure. I know not everyone will agree with me on this, but if you want to donate money to help someone with a disease, don't donate to researchers trying to find a way to fix us. Donate it to an organization that helps people with disabilities live the best lives they can as they are.